You might want to stick to the uncle life. He got them kids, and every time, well, we can. I volunteered to go to his house, do a kitchen takeover. I was going to cook appetizers, main dish, and dessert. Me, okay? He's like, no, we can go out to this restaurant. I'll even pay for you. I need to get away from these kids.
Oh.
You don't want to keep telling me to
right.
unblock your son that he ain't that bad.
But you trying to escape them.
No. You can unblock him. He's not that bad. A few minutes later. Look here, you need to watch these kids because God, I need to go. Look, he I gotta go.
Talking about well, when KK comes up there, so she can, because the K crew, her chaos, their names start with the same letter. She won't come up here, make cookies, and hang out with him. Screw me.
Oh.
She said I could have one cookie, but the rest are his. Okay, fine, cool, whatever.
Oh my.
He's talking about,
All right.
well, can he come up there with you? No, he can't come. I don't need face-to-face emotional damage.
Taz is like, I get enough over the interwebs. I don't need one in person.
Right? Look, I got enough. When he calling and FaceTiming and no,
He's
no,
a menace.
no, I can't. No, I can't do no face to face.
No, like I had enough face to face. Our last encounter was at Daddy's pastoral anniversary. He gonna sit there. I'm not sitting next to you. I didn't ask you to. I don't bother you. You bother me. Talking about, well, if you unblock me, you can sit next to me. You stay unblocked. If that means you're gonna stay back here.
Like,
then he said they were sitting like 3 pews behind me, and my brother was like, he gonna text me, why are you sitting catacorner? Because your son is sitting in seating behind me, and I don't trust him, and I don't trust you. So there we go.
And I mean,
That's
fair. That's fair.
Taz was scared a little bit. Like, what's he gonna do? And it is fair.
No, and one of the church members was like, how come y'all never like sit like in 1 pew or 2 pews back to back? First of all, why y'all think all of us get along like the get along gang? We don't. Okay, this ain't pound puppies. Hell no. We sit close enough. We sit in the same general area. So when Daddy does a shout out, we can all stand together. And they was like, but you never stand up. Yeah.
Right. There's a reason for that.
Y'all not gonna see me anyway. Everybody taller than me, and they all like to sit around me. So when they stand up, how do you even know if I'm standing up or not? Why do I need to exert the energy? You can't see me. I turn into John Cena. You can't see me.
Taz gets lost in a sea of legs.
Right. I'm like,
listen though, my cousins on my dad's side are 6'7" and 6'9" respectively. I'm 5'4".
Oh.
They hold me up in pictures so that everybody's heads are in the frame.
There is a picture. I think it's on my Facebook. I'll have to pull it to show y'all. My oldest two were still in high school. We decided to do.
Stop it, Gilbert!
What?
A big family portrait photo thingy. Because my nemesis decided she was going to flex her muscles, forgetting that my side of the family, virtually everybody has been a working model at some point in time.
Oh, so you're all very
My kids picked me up, and I'm laying down so that we could all be in the picture together, and so I could relatively look like I was the same size as them. I hate them motherfuckers.
They used to make me stand on boxes or chairs so that we all looked closer in height.
My brother, Black Air Force One Energies, he's 6'7". His wife is like 5'10". I don't know. They all tall. Okay, that's the one where I told you I went over there to cook, and I gave up cooking because they have a custom built house. Well, that's the one that burnt down. Thank you, Jesus. The one that they're in now got regular size kitchen stuff. Everything was according to their height. So I kept having to call them to get stuff out of cabinets. And they're talking about, why aren't you an adult? Can't you reach? Neither one of you mofos can cook. So I hope you can call for delivery because I'm going home. She's like, but because I was making lamb chops. She's like, well, they're only half cooked. Figure it out.
No.
You want to make fun of my height? Yeah. Everything is Goliath sized up in here. I'm going home to my regular sized kitchen.
Goliath.
You see how funny it is now. See how funny it is now with your half cooked lamb chop that you can't eat. See how funny that shit is now.
I hadn't even started like the sides or anything for real. It was just chopped up stuff in the kitchen. Bye. I'm going home. Now, on the flip side, when my daddy got married after my mother passed away, the house that he moved into with her is about the size of a dollhouse. My brother talking about, well, this should be your speed right here. Bruh, I never said I wanted to live in a dollhouse when I grew up.
Yeah, yeah.
So look at somebody getting short arm clothesline.
And then they always talk about, we're going to host at our house. If somebody sneezes, this whole place is coming down. What you mean? Absolutely.
Yeah. Somebody get short arm clothesline.
And I know I'm a little bougie. Well, a lot of bougie, okay? I'm used to, the big side yard, the big backyard, a whole room that the whole family can fit in. And then when I get sick of y'all, I can go to another room and still have a lot of space. Like we can all sit down and we got to sit and carrier pigeons between the two of us, okay? If we all sitting in here and we rubbing together to the point where we about to start a fire, no.
So that way too close. Way too close.
Ted, remember C4 is small too. I know. Okay, today I have an opener. A friend of mine wanted me to tell y'all this, and you all determine who is the asshole. I know who I think the asshole is in the story. And she said, also, hold on, let me go to my notes. Did I take notes? Yes, of course I did.
Of course.
Because it's Taz, and Taz likes to be accurate and thorough, and that's why we love her.
Mm-hmm. So this occurred Wednesday. And because I know people are going to ask, yes, this is the same friend I referenced on Fun News Friday. Yes, she's still a whore. Oh, yes, first of all, she knows she's a whore. She got T-shirts made that says she's a whore. Yes, this is a whorehouse. I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean.
Oh, the story.
I call people so what they want to be called. That's what I call them. And yes, she's in her 50s. So let's get into it.
Hi.
Oh shit! Here we go.
And she got jokes.
Oh shit! Here we go.
She started off with, "Don't Taz me, bro." Jesus Christ. Am I the asshole? I went on what was supposed to be a lovely brunch and coffee date with a gentleman from my gym.
Okay. All right.
That was the first thing she did wrong, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know the heifer was going to the gym. I didn't think she knew what a gym was, but okay, here we are.
Say things like that about people live, okay? Those are inside thoughts.
She knows her friend, and she knows who she gave the story to.
Valid, but like, come on, inside thoughts, Tab.
She's one of them heifers that's just naturally toned. She can eat a whole Turducken, okay, right? A whole chocolate pie, and still look like an Olympic athlete.
I mean, I hear you, but still,
heifer.
Still. And I understand. Hey, listen, I understand.
She was lifting something, Anna. That's right.
Listen, I get it. I get the whole stank heifer.
Right? Like
eat whatever she wanted. They don't have to do shit and just look like that stank heifer. I get it.
I remember that. I remember those days. They were called the early 20s.
Right. She's in her 50s, so she don't have no allergies. Don't no type of foods bother her. She can eat everything. It don't stick around. The skin is
a unicorn.
Now we call rude.
I didn't even think GPS would take her near a gym. But that's okay.
Hey, Nana J.
Hey, Nana J.
Hey, Nana J.
That's okay. Because now that I realize she goes to the gym bright and early Monday, I'm calling every gym in a 20-mile radius, and I'm sending them her picture. Don't let her in. Take that how you want to take it.
If somebody, if she looks like that, then she probably know everybody in the gym.
Right.
In every gym, she knows everybody in every gym.
Okay, she said everything was going super great, and we decided to take it to his house. Told y'all, whore.
Side note.
Said 30
more inside thoughts.
All right.
30 to 40 minutes in of getting it in.
Okay.
Getting
Here
it
we
in
go.
hot and heavy on
Business
the couch. She put quotations and marks around hot and heavy. I don't really know what that means. Okay. Hot and heavy on his couch.
All right. All right.
We decided to move to the bedroom.
Okay. All right.
He removed his shirt. And no, I'm not transphobic, but looking at his chest, I wondered if he was born a woman. I'm not turned off by this, but I was increasingly turned on by it, and I screamed out, "Moobs." He kindly replaced his shirt and asked me to leave. Am I the asshole?
Inside thoughts.
I read it. I just read it. Once again, I told y'all my friend submitted it. I read it.
Well, your friend needs a lesson as well about inside thoughts.
I mean, I'm gonna that's an asshole.
All right.
No matter that's not what you said.
I just reread it because I'm like, did I mispronounce it? MOOB moves.
I know. I saw the
yeah, and
smack yourself in the face with it.
Wow,
the moves. I mean,
moves are man boobs.
Okay. Since obviously you don't know what moves are. Moves is short for man boobs.
Moves are.
It's short for man boobs.
Now I'm picturing it. So it was a little juicy up here.
I mean,
girl, that could have been fun.
That's why that's an inside thought, because nobody takes that as a compliment.
That's not
a complimentary word to use.
Maybe if she
and especially, I mean, and you're saying in the context of being excited, like,
I don't know. I'm down with the motorboat. I think that's what she should have done.
I mean, or give it a little tongue flip, like. But Jesus Christ, this is why I had to preface it. I knew it was like,
and he didn't hear it until the second time you said that. Tad and I've been dying. It took angry just another second. Oh no, y'all! This is how we're starting today.
Right out the gate with it.
I was fighting for my life yesterday. And then I lost it. Okay. I spent 20 minutes laughing to the point where I started coughing. And the dog gave up. The dog was like, bitch, if you die, you die. Like, I don't know what to tell you. She got up and left the room. Because in case y'all don't know, there's a promoter out there that's willing and trying to put together a cage fight between the two oldest Trump boys and Hunter Biden. And Hunter agreed. And then Grindr is sponsoring a White House Correspondents' Dinner weekend party. And Trump said, and I quote, "I'm going, and I'm going to make sure it's the sexiest party." So it's already been some bullshittery. So I say that my friend is an asshole for screaming out boobs, but she said I don't get a vote. So y'all.
No, definitely the asshole. 100% the asshole.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. She's the asshole. She's the asshole. I mean,
all caps.
No other way around it.
Keep in mind, this is the same woman that was boingy chicken wow with somebody, and they was like, "Is it better than Dan?" Dan is not the real name. Remember, Dan was just the name I decided to use yesterday because it sounded like a good coitus name. Why? I don't know. Okay. Dan just sounds like a coitus name. And she put her hand on the chest. No. Same woman. Same woman for reference.
All right.
Nana Jason, go Dan.
You know what?
Okay,
know
I
what?
have one that's completely changing topics if we're ready to move on past the moves.
All right. I think we've had enough talk about moves.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my brother and sister-in-law not to come to my wedding?
All right.
Hello, I'm
Let's
having a
see.
destination wedding, getting married in Vienna, Austria. The wedding is small, about 50 people, and child-free. I've already spoken to everyone who's invited who has children, all confirmed coming and leaving their children at home, with the exception of my brother and sister-in-law. My niece will be 5 when the wedding takes place, and they have said they are refusing to leave her for a week, let alone a few days. And my sister-in-law has said she won't let anybody but my mom, my brother and my mom, babysit. She won't trust anyone, refuses to go away without her. They've never spent time as a couple without their child, and I don't care. That's their personal choice. When I told them they would have to find accommodations for my niece during the wedding, my sister-in-law freaked out, said my niece was coming no matter what. I said she's not invited to the ceremony or the reception, and I won't have her at the wedding party at the hotel that we are paying for. Guests are only paying for plane tickets. So if she brings her, she would have to find another hotel and at the very least a sitter for the night of. Again, she freaked out and said, no, my mom needs to babysit. At my wedding? For context, they have also refused to set boundaries with my niece. They allow her to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants. She screams constantly when she doesn't get her way. And at my cousin's wedding, she was disruptive, stood in front of the groomsmen during their speeches, interrupted my brother and sister-in-law, did nothing. I refused to deal with her at any point during my very expensive day that I'm paying for. And now that they are refusing to compromise, I said, don't come. My parents and them are now calling me unreasonable and say I should make the exception for my niece. So now everyone's calling me the
hell
asshole.
home and watch the little rest. See, it's not that they don't want anybody else to babysit that little hellion.
Nobody will.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah. That part.
Look, that's
Nobody
Rosemary.
wants to babysit.
They are raising Rosemary, and their grandbaby is gonna be Rosemary's baby. They can take
Agreed.
that keep it over there. Just change their name to Morningstar and say goodbye to them. Okay, write them off. Absolutely not. And if mom and daddy think that people are being unreasonable, mom and daddy can stay in the States and watch that little themselves.
So you could just FaceTime.
Agreed.
Yeah, none of y'all are coming anymore. I don't want to see any of your faces. And any other family member who agrees can stay home too. But get this, everybody else said yes.
So
Everybody else on their invite list, all 50 people said, absolutely. I want to be there for your day. I will leave my children at home.
I uninvited someone to my wedding because there were parameters set, and I wasn't paying for someone's like flavor of the month. If you were a couple and actually married, I didn't care if you brought them as a date, but I wasn't paying for other people's dates. So my friend, a close friend of mine, knew about this ahead of time and then wanted to invite her boyfriend, whom I didn't like, period, to begin with. And she knew that. And so one thing led to another, and I told her not to come. And it was like 2 weeks before the wedding. Mm-hmm.
See, which I think is crazy because like my maid of honor in my wedding had just started seeing a guy, and she was like, he's going to come and stay at the hotel until after your reception is over. And when we all hit the bar, he'll meet us out. She didn't even ask me if maybe he could come. She was like, this is what I'm going to do.
Cool.
Not even a question. I was like, absolutely. I was like, shit, we got so much food. Like towards the end of the reception, tell him to come upstairs. Like,
so cool. You know, and again, you could just FaceTime.
Not for nothing. The 5-year-old niece won't even remember that wedding.
Period. At all.
True.
She's not going to remember Austria. She's not. Matter of fact, she's going to make that travel day even worse.
If anything,
so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
You're changing time zones and cultures and language. Traveling with kids is not for the weak.
And here's the thing that will
And there was
that
like the
5-year-old
kid
is
like
very selfish. They're not going to remember
yeah.
because I was present for my parents' wedding day. I told y'all, family full of floozies. Do I remember aspects of their wedding? Yes. The important parts that everybody else remembers? No. Okay.
My son was like 1 when I got married. Don't remember shit.
Remember
My daughter was 9
from their wedding. One,
she remembers food.
No, I remember leaving the reception with my granny's friend, Miss Jeanette. And the only reason I remember is because she had a brand spanking new Corvette and I got to ride in it. And before you all go, you're tiny. When you were that little, you probably need to be in a car seat. Different time. She ain't put me in no car seat, okay? We put the pedal to the metal and went to her house. The second thing I remember, her taking me out of my dress, putting me in one of her t-shirts, and me thinking the t-shirt was way more glamorous than that dress that my parents paid all that money for, and eating popcorn from an actual popcorn popper. And then it was the next day. That's what I remember.
My daughter will tell you that when we got married, all she remembers is how good the food was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't even cared nothing.
She still is like, can we go back to that hotel and get pesto chicken? Like, can we?
Yeah,
I
still don't remember the food. And
not gonna lie, the food was really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, food is important at a wedding. People who don't get good food, like I will never understand people who are like, "There's no good food at weddings." What weddings do you go to?
Weddings of people who can't cook, so they don't know what good food tastes like, so they go with anything. But like, and evidently, I've had a beef list for far longer than I thought because 2 of my aunts are like, yeah, you didn't even really want to be at the wedding after you saw 2 people, and we were trying to figure out why you hated these 2 people because we thought you only saw them like once or twice in your little life. Well, I don't know why either, but
because we be holding grudges.
I don't know what they did.
I don't know what you did, but I'm mad at you. And if I was mad at you, then I'm still mad at you now.
And given that it's me,
so why are you mad?
Probably has something to do with a snack.
You probably took my snack.
It's me. It probably has something to do with a snack. Like
you probably took the last something out of a vending machine that I wanted, and now I'll never forgive you.
Now I will say,
now we have beef forever.
His friend's wife, we're gonna have beef forever because for my adoption party, yes, we had an adoption party. It's me. Of course, we threw a party for any and everything for me. She had the nerve. Now we know the rule of a cake that has a name on it. The person whose name is on the cake gets that part of the cake with their name on it. She cut my part of my name in half so she could have a piece of cake. Talking about, well, there was none left. That means you don't get none. You should have came earlier and we would have cut accordingly. Somebody told me a couple weeks ago that she's sick. Talking about she might not make it. Y'all need to make up. We're not making up. I'm going to come to her funeral, go to her repast, and I'm going to cut through the middle of the cake and I'm going to eat the middle of the cake. I don't care.
I went to a wedding once where before they had cut the cake, somebody took a slice out of the back of it.
Oh, wow. That's diabolical.
Like they went around the back of the cake to stand for the picture to like cut the cake, and there was a whole ass like 3 slice gap in the back of the middle tier of the cake.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. That's funny as hell.
My friend spent 45 minutes just just motherfucking people.
Just fuck you. What do you say fuck me
Which
for?
one of you motherfuckers? You better get your motherfucking ass. I paid too much motherfucking money. Oh
no, but I mean, they worried about the sister-in-law and the kid. All I can say is for your wedding, please don't be like my siblings, okay? Don't invite your exes to the wedding.
5.
And incorporate them into the wedding. Talking about they're going to be a host and an usher.
Oh, wow. And they thought that was going without a hitch.
They what?
And they're going to look at me crazy because I didn't want to sit at the bridal party table. Oh, bitch. I know about true crime. I'm going to sit over here. I'm going to be a witness. I'm going to be able to talk to the police after this.
Right.
I want a really good view. Matter of fact, let me get my phone out. Hold on.
I was like,
let me document this for posterity.
Let me just.
I was a bridesmaid. Just imagine me walking in because it's time to walk down the aisle. I look. That's my brother ex. I look. That's her ex. Oh,
So,
we
wait,
about
wait
to
a
die.
minute.
I get to the front of the church. I'm looking at my mother like, you You raised an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel? She looking at me talking about look straight ahead. No, you put your head on the swivel because we all about to die. You raised an idiot. And where's your husband at? Oh, that's right. He's performing the ceremony. I look over at my dad. You raised an idiot. Who's marrying an idiot? What we gonna do? What we gonna? Because who gonna perform the funeral? Because you the biggest target up in here. You big, and then you in the middle of the church. Tell me, quit calling me big. Do your mirrors don't work no more at the house? You big.
They have kids. They have kids. The kids be idiots too.
They are.
Oh Lord. See.
The best man sat on the top of the cake at our wedding. Not while it was still on the cake, but it was on the way home.
Well, the best man and the maid of honor from that wedding
sat on the on the top of the wedding cake. So we didn't have that piece to save. You know, you're supposed to save it for like a year or whatever, and then we didn't get to do that. So I never got to taste the cake.
The best man and the maid of honor from that particular wedding had an affair and ended up getting married.
Oh,
and they ended up getting married because she ended up getting pregnant in Chicago, by the way. And she posted their affair pictures from their coitus trip to Chicago. I happened to stumble across them on Facebook, and I was like, because we know I can be naive. I was like, oh, that's so cute. She's in Chicago the same time he's up there with his family. And the sister-in-law was like, what do you mean? And I'm sure like, oh, that's so cute. Since they know each other, message them so they can all link up since the families get together. And she's like, his wife and kids are about to walk through the door. Oh.
And now
you know what? I'm gonna go home.
So now you realize, now you see what 2 + 2 is now. Oh shit!
Take that as my cue to leave.
I was like,
later.
I'm out.
So she looked at me like I'm being funny. I was like, I didn't know that they was having an affair. She's like, everybody else knew. When did I become everybody else?
It reminds me of that song. Said, I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of
closing a goddamn door?
And then when they got married, they started talking about, well, his ex-wife is so unreasonable.
I wonder why.
I mean, he did cheat, so.
I mean,
and then y'all painted her. Yeah, and then they painted the ex-wife as negligent and fought for full custody. So the ex-wife was like, fine, take the kids.
Here is my thing. I will never understand a girl who goes like after her best friend's husband or whatever. Cause like my friends' husbands are like fairly annoying. Like we treat them like it's like a pet. Like you deal with them and they're there and shit. And you know, they have to be taken care of. But like, I don't want anything to do with him.
Oh, but this girl did it because I guess they always dreamed of marrying best friends since they're best friends.
Angry, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
But here's the thing.
Oh, yeah. I don't. That's why I'm laughing.
The second wife is a white woman who feels like she got such a prize because she stole him from a black woman. And I was like, but he's been cheating on you ever since.
Here's what: men can't be stolen; they go.
I was like, what did you steal? Because he's been cheating on you.
You don't steal. You don't steal a person away from somebody else. They were looking.
No.
And what makes it what really makes it worse?
They want it.
Yeah, the first wife had a career, had savings, had all this stuff, and was like, hey, y'all want full custody of the kids? Go right ahead. Because she's like, I know how my kids act. I know how much they cost. You're going to want to put them back, and you're not going to be able to. Yeah, wife number 2, no job, no standalone bank account, gets an allowance for household things. Every time I see her, I go, how's that working out?
Right. So I have a friend who's getting divorced, and her wife, she works, but like she doesn't make as much money, and they weren't even married a year, and she thought she was gonna get half. Gilby, I'm talking about our hash brown friend.
I know. I know.
She thought she was gonna get half. The ex thought she was gonna get half. Oh, wow. They weren't even married a year, and she is solid proof of an affair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like who?
What
cheated?
Is the goddamn fuck?
Not that he was gonna he was trying to hold stuff hostage, and I was like, you know what? If I give you the car that my dad bought, will you go away? I was like, yeah. It was one of the last Oldsmobiles that was ever made. Y'all know I did not give up much. My dad bought that car for $500. And it was strictly for me to get back and forth to work, because where I was working at the time, people were notoriously hitting cars everything else. I didn't want the car to get that. Like,
Taz,
and I needed
the car
something.
so you can get out of my life faster.
Yeah, and I needed something that, was really inexpensive to like put gas in and stuff like that. And he really thought that like he hit the jackpot because he really didn't know much about cars. I'm no car aficionado, but I knew this was a junker. I knew that in a couple years, like not even a couple years, maybe in a year or two, this car was going to die. Yep. 1 year, 1 month to the date of our divorce being finalized. He had the nerve to pop back up like, I think we should work it out. So the car died, didn't it? Well, your mother already told me. And no. Well, my health problems have gotten worse. I will sing at your funeral. What do you want me to tell you?
Yep.
He's like, but I thought you were nice. I am, but I'm not benevolent.
Nice. I mean, I won't charge you much for singing at your funeral.
Yeah, because he was like, you've changed since you got with your new friends. No, the only new thing that was in my life was you, and you got removed like a canker sore. He's like, you used to be such a nice girl. I'm still nice. We're done.
My niceness no longer extends to you.
Yeah.
And this is the same person
that told those privileges.
This is the same person that told me that at 26, I was over the hill. No one would ever like me. And that I just wasn't a likable person.
Oh, wow.
Solid.
Oh, wow.
That's solid.
All lies.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's when the rose-colored glasses fell
something?
off. And I realized I needed a prescription change because I finally literally saw him for the first time in real life. And I realized, I fucked up. I married a man that ain't got no neck.
Oh,
yeah.
Not no neck.
No
He didn't. Like it. I can say this now. Literally, I don't know what was going through my head, but I literally saw him looking different. When I say the rose-colored glass, like they can't, and I was just standing there. It was like a TV show, like with it, and I was like, "You ain't got a damn neck. Like you just head and shoulders. What the hell?" He's like, "You ain't funny. You're just trying to be mean." No, you don't have a neck. How you asking for a neck and you ain't got one?
Oh, Lord, all right. And on that one, I got one. All right. Am I the asshole for leaving my friend at a restaurant after she tested me?
After they
Probably not. Let's see though.
After she tested me. Tested is in quotes.
I'm going with probably not already.
Gotta love the friendship test quotations.
So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We on this ride together. All right.
Gilbert doesn't always read them, y'all, in case you forgot.
No.
He doesn't even know what we're getting into.
Some of them I do read just to make sure that they're okay for the show. Some, not a lot, but some. All right.
A brief skim.
I read the ones I look for. When people send them to me, I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
That's the problem, Taz. That's why we end up. That's why we end up where we do sometimes. Let's just. I mean, come on.
That's how we end up. That's how we end up, and we can't have nice things anymore. So, any stories that you have, don't send them to Taz. Send them to the Porch of No Judgment at gcpr.live. That is the Porch of No Judgment at gcpr.live. And if they're good enough, you might be able to come into the show and we'll talk about how you are or not the asshole.
We'll go through and vet them. Stop sending them to. I think that I know why y'all be sending me because this is Russian roulette. Stop. It's also traumatizing.
No, don't do that.
For all of us, sometimes.
Exactly. So, all right, here we go. Throwaway because a lot of my friends are on here. So I, a 23-year-old female, have a close friend, a 24-year-old female, who we'll call Stella, who has this really annoying habit of doing things to test our friendship. She'll say stuff like, I just wanted to see if you noticed if I was upset, or I wanted to see if you would drop what you were doing to help me. This really pisses me off.
I'm really hedging my bets here that we're not the asshole.
So far, doesn't sound like you're the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told her before that I would really love it if she stopped doing that and she just talked to me openly if something was bothering her. It's fair. Last weekend, We went to dinner. We went out to dinner with two friends. At the end, we asked for separate checks. When it came to me, I noticed they had charged me one of Stella's drinks. She had already paid. So I decided not to say anything then because I didn't want to complicate everything for the staff. I figured I would just bring it up later. After dinner, we were saying bye. I quickly mentioned to Stella that one of her drinks had been charged to my bill and that I thought she had overlooked it. I said really nicely and pretty offhandedly. However, after I told her that, Stella suddenly got really cold and just said, "Oh, I'm a really awkward person, and I don't know how to handle people when they're being rude or standoffish." So I kind of let it slide.
Kick him in
Later
the
that
front butt.
kick him in the front butt.
Yeah, Christina is not wrong. Emotional manipulation at its finest.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Later that night, she texted me saying that she felt I had been acting selfishly and that she didn't feel appreciated in our friendship despite her doing so much for me. She said she had noticed the drink wasn't charged to her and had waited to see whether I would offer to cover it since she had helped me move into my new apartment 2 months ago.
But you
Okay.
did.
So she's keeping
Is this a
tabs.
friendship or is this a marriage headed towards divorce?
Well, wait, too. Like, not for nothing. If you want to be paid for that, ask me. I'll be happy to buy you a drink for helping me move.
Yeah,
Cool.
Right.
that's fine.
Sure.
Absolutely.
But you don't get to. Oh, okay.
All right.
Keeping tabs.
I
keeping
understand wanting to be appreciated, but I was honestly really annoyed.
tabs.
And you should be. I don't think it's healthy to help your friends and expect something in return. That feels really transactional. I told her that if she wanted me to buy her a drink as a thank you for helping me to move, it would have been better to say so 2 months ago instead of just
2 months?
Yeah, it had been 2
Two-
months since the girl had moved.
2 months since the girl moved.
Mm-hmm.
And then now all of a sudden she's bringing this up about the drink. Instead, this turned into something small. It turned something small into into some arbitrary test of friendship. She replied that it shouldn't have to fall on her to keep reminding me to show basic appreciation.
What?
I want a roundhouse.
She
kick.
need an AI
Way off
boyfriend
base.
that's
I want a
abusive,
roundhouse
like the
kick.
heifer that we talked about on Sound of Coffee. That's what you. Where's Sinclair when we
I,
need
I
him?
want.
We
I
want to
want a
hit him with
roundhouse
the brick. That's a hit him with the brick moment right
Mhm.
there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that's a brick bitch. Yeah, that's a brick bitch.
Brick to the
We
face.
decided to meet for brunch the next day to talk it out in person. I got there first and offered a coffee. However, before I could even really say anything, she immediately started telling me how she hoped I thought more about my actions. At that point, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was so frustrated that any attempt at having a productive conversation turned into me somehow being the villain. You were always going to be the villain.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I just stood up, paid for my coffee, and left. I texted her afterward. I texted her afterward saying that I was done participating in her little tests and that I can't be friends with someone who isn't willing to communicate like an adult. I just don't know how I can make her understand that she needs to stop testing people, quite literally. Am I the asshole?
No.
And,
No.
one, she
No.
needs to stop. She needs to stop
Hey,
keeping
Carly.
track, wanting like equal, because nothing is going to be I do something for you, you automatically do something for me. Like that's not how it works. Two,
No.
this friend doesn't understand friendship. She's looking at everything as if it's a romantic relationship. She wants romantic relationship stuff from a friendship. She
Yep.
needs a boyfriend or a girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
showing
She needs something.
appreciation. What? My friendship
yeah.
is appreciation.
Like, what?
She
Well, and like,
appreciates
not
that.
for nothing, the poster doesn't say anything about, like, oh, well, when we go out, she'll always offer to buy a coffee, or she's one to, like, step up and stop by when I need something, or whatever. Like, and if those are the kinds of things, then, like, yeah, if your drink gets put on my tab or whatever, I'll cover it.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
like-
fine.
Yeah, it
That's
just
one
sounds
thing.
like
But
she's keeping
Whatever, but it
tabs.
sounds like this
That's
friend,
all
like,
bad.
it's very transactional. I
Mhm.
helped you move, now
Yeah.
you owe me something.
Yeah, like
it's
she's
like
keeping
I do a
tabs.
kind thing
And-
for you, you
Yeah.
now owe me.
They're only doing stuff to in the future get things. It's like, oh, I know your birthday is in this amount of time, or we have this monthly or bi-monthly friends dinner or whatever. So I'm going to help you because when we go to this friends dinner, I can order a little bit more because to show your appreciation, you're going to cover this. Sister Girl is cuckoo cachoo. Now I could understand if it was an instance where the friend is constantly the one paying for gas, paying for dinner, showing up for everybody, and no one shows up, or this friend is getting left out of things after doing all of the groundwork for something. But no, this friend is treating her friend like a romantic partner. Like, honey, I packed your lunch 3 days in a row. We don't even live together. I just thought that you should give me some, like, girl. Because, okay, you helped OP move 2 months ago. When you moved, did OP help you move?
Exactly.
I'm sure, I don't know. I've had lots of people help me move. Normally there's like pizza and beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually when people help folks move, they're compensated with
like
food
right then.
or gas money. Like I've done that. Like there was one time I've gotten better. Okay, I've gotten better. There was one time at band camp, there was like a whole mid-size U-Haul just filled with my clothes and my shoes. I have downsized and I've gotten better. Okay. And then after moving all of that, I just was not in the mood to chill with people. So I just gave people, well, not me, my dad did, gave people gas money and money for food. I ain't got it like that. Okay. I had enough money to give people like some chain restaurant pizza and some soda, not even beer, some soda. But I was like, I'm so beat that I would have come off as not being grateful because I was just, my social battery was completely drained.
You was drained. You was tired. You was done. I
called my dad, who was basically down the street, and he came down and gave people money to go get food and gas money, and they were compensated. And actually, everybody was like, "We kind of like that better." Okay, cool. Good to know that we got to spend no more time together after we get this last box in.
Exactly. Yep. Go ahead, get on out my hair.
So right, you ain't got to go home, but you do got to get out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, that friend, oh my God, when she does get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, I pray for them.
God.
Clearly never been in a long-term relationship before.
Obviously
not even a short-term relationship. She would be insufferable. Could you imagine
and accidentally being charged and accidentally charging that,
Oh, I was waiting on you to ask me what I want from Tiffany's so that you could show me appreciation.
I know. I think it's annoying that she knew the drink wasn't charged to her, because if I knew something was missing off my bill, I'm correcting.
Right
and it's like,
immediately too. Immediately.
And we're talking, it sounds like an alcoholic beverage at a bougie restaurant. So we're talking $12
at least.
Exactly.
That's on the cheap end.
I was thinking like 20. Oh my goodness. I am never beating
$12. That's on the cheap end. That's for the cheap liquor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like like you got like a vodka soda. Like
wait,
like that's like
wait a minute. Hold on. What's a well?
Well is the bottom shelf of liquor. It's like the house liquor.
The very, very bottom shelf. The cheap.
In the well. Like it's in the well.
Think of it like an actual well. Okay. And the very, very bottom. That's where the cheapest stuff is.
So when you go to a bar, here's like a weird thing. When you go to a dive bar, the bottles are turned upside down with things on them, and they just push the glass against it and it fills your thing. All of the higher end bottles have pour spouts on them.
Okay, because there was one place, it was a dive bar. There were networking events there and some really cool poetry events at one. And I always wondered what people were ordering at the bottom. It looked sketchy. So I didn't have the courage to.
Yeah, normally it's just whatever your bottom shelf liquor. Like whiskey, it's normally like Jack Daniels.
Just think of like this. The prices of all the liquor go in
up as they go up the shelf.
They go ascending order.
Yeah. Once again, I'm the wine girly. I'm gonna stick to that. I know that's
He's like, I know the wine lingo. I got that
Hey,
down.
I ended up being an impromptu sommelier at the black tie dinner that we went to. Because people were trying to pair stuff up, and I was like,
don't do that.
They're like, oh, well, we need to chill this.
Oh, see,
don't do that.
I only know that because I'm a retired alcoholic.
Oh, well, I'm not going that far.
I only say retired because I can't drink anymore because of the pancreatitis.
Yeah, I like a little tasty taste.
See, Anna, I absolutely agree that she told a staff member to put that drink on the other girl's tab.
She told her like, this one is on my friend because then
you don't just miss one drink on a bill.
No, because that wasn't an accident. Okay.
Well, yeah, like the first year that he and I started dating, that year for my birthday, we met up with a friend we met on TikTok and their spouse, and we went out to dinner. They brought one check. They never asked if we wanted to split. No, nothing. Brought one check. So we're like, okay, let's look at it. Like, do we want to have them go back? And it was pretty busy. We're like, no, we don't want them to go back and split it. And we're going, and she's like, oh no, I'll cover. And we're like, are you sure? Like, and we went to someplace else. We're like, okay, we'll cover the.
I've got the next place. Yeah.
Because
it makes sense.
We just thought because of how we were sitting and they didn't ask, we're like, oh, it must be super obvious. They'll just bring us two checks. I couldn't imagine being out someplace and a part of my bill goes on there. Except there's one exception in my book. If I'm out to dinner with my brothers or my father, first of all, all of my shit's going on theirs. And before y'all go,
all I brought was a vape and a lip gloss.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I always bring cash. I always bring my cards. I gave up years ago because my brothers are never on time for anything except they are early when it's time for us to go out to eat because they will tell the wait staff not to listen to me about getting my own check. Oh. They will tell the wait staff, like, if she orders an appetizer, this goes on my bill. Like, they've made cards at this point.
The last time I went to dinner with my dad, when we walked in, he said, if she pulls any money out, don't take it from her.
Yeah, you're right, Nana J. There are places that want to split the bill. And there's one place that I absolutely love to go, but I love to go. It's a really great steakhouse, but it's only worth going if you're taking a group. If you can sit, I call it the basement. It's not really a basement, but there's an up level and there's a down level. The down level ambiance is way better. There's a pianist down there, but the way their sides are served, the way everything is done, it's a better experience when it's a group of people. And the bigger the portions you get, it's like they taste better. It's like they take a little bit more time with your stuff. I don't know. I've taken other people and they agree with me.
Valid.
Like 2 or 3 people. And then I'm like, okay, fine. But before going, I usually sit down with people and go, hey, these are the entrees, these are the side dishes, blah, blah, blah. Let's agree. And we decide, are we going to do like a pitcher of drinks for the table, a couple bottles of wine, so everybody knows going in what our portion is.
Right. And well, in that realm too, like I just did like a double date with my cousin and her fiance. We did the melting pot. That's expensive. They're 20-year-olds. You know what I mean? So like I'm on the phone with her going, this is how you do it. This is how much it is. Like going in, I don't want you to get there and be like, wow, that's a lot lot of
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody should know what they're spending and like what the budget is.
Yeah.
And
you kind of know what you're getting into.
Because there are some folks that are like chomping at the bits in different areas, depending on their career field, to get into the same room with certain family members of mine. And they're like, oh, well, invite me to this dinner. First of all, you've gone out to dinner with me. This is a whole different beast, okay? I don't mind a coupon, a Groupon, a discount, a 2-for-1, a 2 for 25. They don't, okay? They got real adult money, okay? I got play.
I want a biggie bag.
Okay, I'm
getting a biggie bag.
Right, like I want the current. Hold on, let's not forget. I went and got a Happy Meal to get a toy croc. Like, don't play with me.
Taz, Taz, how many of those do you have?
Just one. I can only get one.
Do you need more? Because my son, I think, has more than one of all of them.
I was looking for more. Okay, ask him.
Would love that.
Can we do a trade? I'll trade snacks for clouds.
I'll search his room later.
Thank you. But like I was telling them, like, okay, like when my dad got installed as the pastor, he has a favorite restaurant, Maggiano's. And I was like, we can go, but I need y'all to understand a typical bill just for my dad. We're not talking about anybody else. It's about $200 for his meal.
No, why? But like no, my father-in-law is like that. Like you go to dinner with him and you don't know how he can order that much money in food.
Right. And I tell people like, look, if you can go to this dinner, but you might be eating the salad and breadsticks. I'm just telling you, like, and this one chick and her husband's like, no, I want to go, since he's connected to pastor, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're besties. Let me explain to you how they eat and where they go. They have a pastor's meeting every Thursday. Okay. I went with them once. Okay. I'm never doing that again. I never felt so broke and so juvenile ever in my life. I felt like I got kicked back to the 6th grade. Okay.
Were you at the kiddie table? Like you felt like the child drug to dinner with her parents?
Like he was just like,
and like the whole table was sitting there talking to me like I didn't know how to read. Like, oh, sweetie, they have this. And then somebody hit me with I think we can get them to make you chicken tenders.
Oh, wow.
The chicken tenders.
Because ultimate slap in the face.
In my budget.
Sure.
Oh my God.
They probably fire.
I got the chicken tenders. They were.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, here's the thing.
Now they were chicken tenders that were tossed in truffle sauce, but still, I still got you suggested.
Here's the thing. I mean,
chicken tender is still a chicken tender.
You can't go wrong with the chicken tender. I mean,
right? But I'm like, one person
quite
had
frankly, you can't.
Filet mignon Alfredo.
I would have ordered that. I'm just saying.
I was going to.
I would want to order that.
I was going to, but then I realized that this was a menu that didn't have any prices next to anything.
Oh. No.
And I thought about potentially having to give up a kidney or my one good leg at the end of the meal, the way they was talking to me. And I was like, I understand why you're talking. And I mean, it was a hardcover menu.
Oh.
It was like a book. Then there was a separate wine list. Y'all know the place that we were
in. That's a no menu. That's right. A no menu.
That's a no menu. Yeah.
The only thing I could afford out of
there is water.
Yeah. And my dad was
it's like I'll go in and then you'll order. Can I get a side salad? And what would you like that on the side of? Just put it next to my water.
Right.
Next to water.
My dad was like, well,
next to the fork thing.
And he was like, she does like tea. Now, y'all know I carry my own tea in my own purse for instances like this. And the lady was like, oh, we have a bevy of tea. She came back with a cart and 3 lock boxes. Okay. Lock boxes of teas. And I was like,
$35. For the side salad. You're right. $35 for your side salad and water.
I think it was going to be $35 just for the water.
It was $35 to breathe in that restaurant.
The water's Pellegrino, you know that. So.
Yeah, but I was I was just like, I'm never going to dinner
free tap water there.
I was like, I'm never going to dinner with y'all ever again.
No free refills either.
No, look here.
And then the waiter didn't make it any better.
Just say, look,
the waiter looked at me and was like,
water?
Yeah, but the waiter looked at me and was like, oh.
Don't fill a cup from the bathroom sink.
Yeah, but the waiter was like, oh, I haven't seen you with them in the past month. He said without skipping a beat, who do you belong to? Whose child are you?
Oh.
I'm his, but how do you know that?
Automatically thought you were one of their child.
I am, but you had to say that out loud.
And then he said, oh, rude. Are you home from school? Bitch, I ain't been in school in like 20. What is going on here?
Taz is like, I'm grown.
I will fight you.
But then I thought about it like,
I will take you down at the thighs.
But then I thought about it like, this is a pretty nice place. I bet you they don't give the kids with the kids menu here crayons. They probably got the good acrylic paint markers. Bring me the kids menu. I want to see.
Your watercolors with every meal.
But I was.
Like they bring out a whole art set.
That's the only free water you get. And if they catch you drinking it, they kick you out.
Hey, I felt like what was that scene from Hook where they had to think about and say what they wanted to eat, and then it was there. Like that's what I was beginning to feel like.
You had to use your imagination.
Because I was just like, I looked at my dad like
and that's why she got chicken tenders.
And
what are you doing? I'm imagining some chicken tenders right here.
Like you know, your
all
sister
I can afford right now. I can afford imaginary chicken tenders.
And I looked at my brothers and I was like, and I told them one thing. I said, the menu was a book. It was leather bound and there were no prices. And they was like, I would have got chicken tenders too. Thank you.
There was no other choice.
Because I mean.
And my sister-in-law was like, wasn't your dad paying for lunch? Let me explain something.
The kids eat free on Saturday because
my dad.
You've already established you think I'm a child.
Yeah, but my dad will pay for the meal. But if it goes over a certain dollar amount, there's some yard work at his house in your future.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm not doing that. And because he knows that I can't do well with yard work because of my allergies.
I got you. Consequences and repercussions.
Yeah, he keeps a list. And then when he has IT issues, i.e., anything he thinks is technical, like one time I had to tell him, your battery is just dead in the remote, Dad, because he called me. He calls me. And then he's like, oh, you don't have to come over. You can walk me through. Oh, you ever walked a 60-something-year-old through something and they like...
Yeah, my dad can't even navigate his laptop sometimes, and he's been using the same one for years. I'm like, open up the start menu. Well, where's that? Dad.
Twin. Come on now. Come on now.
I sent step-by-step instructions. I know you understand, Twin, but I sent step-by-step instructions with videos and pictures to him to present to his church board for Zoom. Since I am no longer there to handle broadcasting church service and Bible study over Zoom. Technically, I could still do Bible study because I'm still a teacher in the class on Wednesday. How long have we been doing this? Years, since before COVID. How many times have I shown all of them? Multiple times. So this is why I try to keep my dinner bill. Well, one, I don't eat all that much. Not regular food. Junk food. Oh yeah, I got a wooden leg that I put that stuff in. Yeah. You got, but like I try to keep it to a minimum.
Keep a certain amount, so you don't have to.
Yeah. Now when my brothers
work it off.
I know with each of my brothers, regardless of where we go, I'm going to order something that they're going to want to split. Like me and my one brother, one I call PB&J. If there's spinach artichoke dip anywhere on the menu, we're getting it because we're about to devour it. Is it going to hurt the both of us later? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Probably not. Are we still going to do it? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Oh, infernal. Taz and I have a very dedicated love to snacks, candy, and all things junk food. It's what's bonded us.
Yes. And I asked my one friend, Jen, if she could, because they just recently moved, but her wedding cake, the one I told you, was the junk food. She's trying to find me a picture of it because I'm gonna show y'all. It was the most magnificent thing ever. Was it delicious? Yes, very, very delicious. But before they cut into it, it was Candyland brought to life.
Oh,
it was, because when she said we're going to have a junk food candy wedding cake, I thought like inspired by, like it would just be no. The whole thing was candy and cake. Candy. It was. I don't even.
It's pure diabetes.
2 times in the last week, I have gone to the It's Sugar bulk candy store at Broadway at the beach. Twice this week.
Inferno. Wait a minute.
And this is all I have left.
To do a field trip and go make her own Reese's cup at Chocolate World. Look, I told y'all
Yeah,
We need to
they
do
sell
a Porch
diabetes.
No
in it.
Judgment
It's nothing but
GoFundMe,
diabetes.
and y'all can all contribute
I'm
to
just
it.
saying.
Then we
I'm
can
just
take
saying.
one
I'm just
Porch of
saying.
No Judgment field trip, and because I'm not going by
I
myself.
know that diabetes tastes good.
The anxiety would keep me from going into the place. I would get right up to Jess knows this. I would get right up to the door like, yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
go
be
back
your
to
escort, like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
Come on in
Yes.
and begin.
In a world of pure imagination. Yeah.
Come
I'll
with
go.
me and you'll see. Yes.
Should you imagine if
Oh,
Taz and
yes.
I got together for a weekend, all of the snack creations that would come out of that?
I think it would be fun.
That'd be a pure diabetes weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
That's
just
just
diabetes, though,
diabetes.
because we like more than just the sweet stuff.
We said it both at the same time. Just think of all the cheese combinations on things we would come up with.
That's what I'm saying. And like the different like receptacles to put things in. And
we would make so many. Because I have an idea for a sauce nugget shaker where you get just enough sauce shaken onto each nugget.
Oh,
I have an idea.
I love nuggets.
A sauce nugget shaker.
Yes, Inferno. I said cheese. Cheese. I
All
put
right.
cheese on every. I put
Me
so
too.
much cheese on stuff that I have been made to pinky promise that I would ease up on the cheese on vegetables in this house.
do you know what I had for dinner? I had chicken a la vodka pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
I had a crispy, aka a deep fried Philly cheesesteak with Philly cheesesteak fries with extra jalapenos.
Oh,
Last night I did beef bulgogi bowls. Oh,
Yeah. Was it my night to do dinner?
Yeah.
No, it was his. So when he tries to tell y'all that I'm the only unhealthy one
y'all are making me hungry. I'm just saying.
because we were sitting there and he was like,
Wait,
I
that was
got
made my-
dinner. Oh, and speaking of, I
Oh,
didn't show
y'all
the rest
making
of
my
the people.
stomach hurt.
listen, I've been missing podcasts for weeks. I knew I had to be on here tonight. So we ordered pizza early. I had one lasagna slice, one vodka margarita slice, and I was like, I got to go. I got plans.
Well,
We
there was
have been
one week-
moving and busy, and I got to be.
Yeah, but there was one week I missed, and while we were standing there, one guy walked up to me and he was like, "You look like you're lost. Like you're not sure you're supposed to be here." Because I'm not. I don't really know what's going on. But let me show y'all my shruck. And I know the audience is like, "Shruck." First of all, it's me. Okay, think about it. Shruck duck. Look at the belly.
Shut up.
Shruck.
Yes.
And no, it did not replace.
Sounds
the
like a Pokemon. Shrug Duck sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The polyamorous unicorn couple. Well, this is the unicat. Da-da-da.
Unicat, love it.
With the gay unicorn.
Love it. Love it.
Okay,
Loving it.
I got the next one. Did I read this one? Nope. Why did I not read this one? Because it was sent to me.
Are you about? Oh God.
Oh shit.
Okay, but I don't
There
think
we
this one
go,
is
baby.
too bad. I don't think. By the title, I don't think it's too. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling someone she's the common denominator in her failed friendships?
Oh,
Okay.
Going with
Okay.
no.
All right.
I don't think so. And yeah, now the other ones that were
Well.
sent to me, something wrong with y'all out there. I'm not reading them. I deleted them after I read the titles. So no, we can't even reference them. You'll have better luck sending them into the email address. No.
Send them
Again, you'll see
to
it scrolling at the
me.
bottom. Scrolling at the bottom.
Yeah.
Porch of No Judgment at gcpr.live.
Or just send them directly to Jen. Just don't.
I'll
Stop.
read them.
Y'all send me enough stuff for Friday.
Oh.
And I'm still, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all sent me the 83-year-old boner queen. You need Prozac. But let's
No.
continue.
The
We're gonna move by that. I don't want to know. We're moving by that. I'm gonna pretend you just didn't say that. Go.
Twin, you're gonna have to look at
Nope.
yesterday's Fun News Friday because I
all right. All right. I'm gonna do that.
It's one of
I
those
missed
you
that
got
part.
to
I missed that part because
you gotta hear her in her own words to
I
understand.
had to be an
Because
adult yesterday. So
Oh,
I was trying to be an
adulting.
adult and I failed. Okay. I've been with my partner for a year now and have met most of his friends. He's very close to his friend group from high school, which I think is very sweet. His best friend is getting married next year, and my boyfriend is one of his groomsmen, so we've been spending more time with his friend group lately. I'm admittedly not super keen on one of his friends, S, but I've always just chalked it up to personality differences. She's quite loud and dominates conversation a lot, but it's not like I don't like her. I just find her a bit much. Well, stop being basic, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. We were in a Zoom with PF's friends shooting shit, and the wedding came up. At one point, we were talking about outfits, etc., and S said how much she hates shopping and was dreading going shopping. She made a weird comment about how she's not girly and one of the guys, which I found immature. She's a grown
I'm
woman
changing my
after all.
answer.
She's a grown woman after all, but I didn't say anything. I don't think anything's wrong by saying you don't like going shopping. I don't either. I mean, I like to get dressed up from time to time, but I don't.
It sounds like she's trying to say she thinks this girl is a pick-me.
Yeah. S asked if I knew what I was wearing, and I said no, but I had planned to go shopping with a friend of mine who also had an event coming up. I was going to ask S if she'd like to come with us, but she interrupts saying, "Oh, that's so cute. I just don't like stuff like that. I don't hang out with other girls. I just prefer being with the guys," which I found really patronizing, to be honest. It was clear I was annoyed, and the conversation kind of took a turn. Me. So you have never had a friendship with another woman before? S. No, I have. I just find a lot of girls petty and catty. Don't you? Me. No, I don't. I'm friends with lots of women. We compliment each other, go shopping together, and occasionally share pastries sometimes.
What does that have to? Oh, okay. Sure. I would like to get an asterisk and figure out what the relevance of that was, but cool.
I'm confused by that too. Okay.
All
S.
right.
Oh, I could never. Girls always talk behind my back. Well, it looks like S got your number because everything she done called you out and she don't even know you made this post. Me. You know, if every single relationship you've ever had with another woman has gone sour, there's a common denominator there. And it's not the fact that there are other women, it's probably you.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it.
Hold on, wait a minute. OP started this conversation on the Zoom.
She said that in front of everybody.
Yeah, she started the conversation.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so a couple others laughed and tried to move on to a different topic of conversation, but it was clear S was angry. She logged off early and later texted my boyfriend and said I was out of line. He replied and told her he didn't think so, and if she was one of the guys, she should be used to a bit of gentle ribbing every now and again. That's not ribbing.
Yeah, but she was being serious. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, that wasn't ribbing. And it sounds like, hold on, let's finish this because the OP is given intimidated by S.
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad because although I felt hurt by her comments, why? She just said what she didn't like. She seems quite insecure to me. How?
She's just a different kind of girl.
It's not really my friendship group, so I may have been a bit overbearing. Yet you think, am I the asshole? You are the asshole because S didn't say.
She told you that you admit that you don't know very well, that off the bat you said you didn't really like her that much, and now she's saying that like she's not into the same things as you, and you're trying to insinuate that she's like a pick-me girl and she's always the problem.
And here's the thing, she didn't pick on what OP wanted to do. She just said she wasn't into that. She even asked, because she said, hey, I don't like to go shopping. So she did instinctively, which makes sense, the next best thing. Hey, OP, what are you wearing? Like to get some ideas like, oh, maybe I have this in my closet. Maybe I can put this together. Maybe I can borrow something. Maybe I can order something. I don't like to go shopping either, but I still like to.
It sounds like she was trying to find common ground. Like, well, what are you going to wear?
Right. And then she's like, oh, me and my friends are going to go shopping. Oh, I don't like doing that, but yeah. And then she brings
But
up,
let me know if you find something cute, you know?
Right. And it's like OP brought up the conversation. She brought up the line of questioning. And when S was like, oh, yeah, I've tried to have friends. And what she said is true. There are a lot of times that women are catty. And there was a guy on TikTok I saw yesterday that was talking about it. He just started a job at an office. He was in the break room talking to a woman. Another woman comes in. They're all kikiing. The second woman leaves out. First woman, I can't stand that bitch. And he was like, the second lady was completely pleasant, didn't say anything, had been around the second lady multiple times. She never talked crap about her. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
As pointing that out, going, hey, I realize I get along better with the guys. And the comments are pissing me off, just scanning like, oh, such a pick-me. The pick-me is OP. Let me say something to people watching real quick. A lot of times, y'all cannot recognize a pick-me because you hear a woman say, oh, my boyfriend's female friend, and then whatever else is said, y'all will assume the other woman is the pick-me and insecure without realizing that your friend, your buddy, like OP, is really the insecure one.
Well, and not for nothing, to say something on a Zoom in front of everybody, if you truly, like you said that to be mean, you didn't have a good intention there. If you wanted to have a conversation with her that she might be the problem in her friendships, you take that to coffee.
Yeah.
Or ask clarifying questions.
One-on-one to her.
She didn't ask. First of all, she's assuming, because think of the title, am I the asshole for telling someone she's the common denominator in her failed friendships?
I'm like, she didn't even say what reason any of those friendships ended.
But the thing about it is, S didn't look at it as failed friendships. She just realized, hey, thus far, it didn't work out with these people. She was trying to find a common denominator with OP. She was like, hey, I seem to be more of one of the guys, which
another common thing that people don't realize too is like you cannot be friends with somebody and there not be beef.
Yeah, and I went through a long period in my life, like from high school till almost turning 30, where most of my friends were men because where I was living at the time, and we really didn't have social media the way we have now, but where I was living at the time, I have found out there were so many women that didn't want to publicly share the fandoms that they were a part of. So I didn't have another woman to talk to about the things that I like. A lot of women didn't want to admit that they do like the snacks and, that they would go get a Happy Meal. They wouldn't admit it out loud. So I didn't have another woman to go bond with over that stuff. But the men in my life, they didn't care. Hey, you want to go to the comic book store? Sure. You want to go get whatever concoction to eat? Sure.
I mean, when I was in my 20s, that's when Angry and I kind of became friends. And like, I hung out with a lot of guys all the time. It was just easier. It's less drama. They communicate more efficiently sometimes because they don't have that like cattiness where like you do something and they're like, well, I wanted you to know I was mad. I'm not that kind of girl. Tell me if you're mad at me.
Right.
Yeah, less likely to have that.
I mean,
that
generally how
I'm not picking up your context clues.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that.
Generally, how we handle is this:
angry
we
story.
either we talk it out or we fight it out.
Yeah, like with angry story with the I'm gonna test your friendship. Like S was completely fine. And I need people to stop thinking that when someone says that they don't like something that you like, it's not a dig against you. Just like I cannot stand when someone shows me a picture, asks me like, oh, do you like my outfit? And I generally do like it for them. And then they turn around and go, would you wear it? No. Oh, so you're just, no, I'm not just being anything. We don't
There
have the
is
same
a single pink shirt in my closet. That doesn't mean other people don't look good in pink.
Like I can think it looks amazing on you. I'm not going to compliment somebody because I see myself in it. And it's like everybody doesn't like everything. And OPC, girl, you ain't getting a ring.
Like,
I hope you know you ain't getting a ring.
And here's the thing: is that all right? So
actually, no, she might because the boyfriend. I don't know. You remember at the end, the boyfriend texted S back and was like, "I don't think she did anything wrong."
But I have a question regarding that. The boyfriend's
going to side with.
But I'm not sure if the boyfriend heard it or not because she didn't say anything about her boyfriend's reaction on the Zoom. She talked about everybody else's, and if they're on the Zoom his friend group, and they were supposed to be talking about a wedding. How much you want to bet she was at his apartment? He may have gotten up to go to the bathroom, refill drinks or whatever, and that's when she took the opportunity
to be nasty.
And then when he was probably like, well, because she
and then it's, well, she's crazy. I didn't say anything. Then it's gaslighting.
Like, S didn't leave immediately. S just left before everybody else did on the Zoom. So when he's probably like, oh, I wonder why S left. Oh, while you were gone, this, and this happened.
Oh, I said something and she just took it wrong. She thought I was being nasty. I was just picking.
Everybody, she probably said everybody else was laughing. So when he probably checked with everybody else and asked, hey, did you all laugh after my girlfriend said something to S? And they were like, yeah. Didn't ask if it was a nervous laugh, what was said. So that's his response. OP is intimidated by S.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't know the reason why the S friend group, didn't work out with them, they could have been college, that just moved away.
It could
have been
girls from high school that she tried in one class during a group project to see if they were going to be friendly and noticed that they were catty.
And her best friend ran away with her husband.
It wasn't even a true friendship, because I think we've all experienced that, where you're like feeling the waters, like, and then you're like, oh,
are we cool? Are we not cool? We're going to be cool. Then
but
you realize, okay, yeah, we are going to be cool.
Because to say that she's the common denominator and insinuating that she has failed friendships when she's a part of a friend group from high school, like they've lasted since high school.
Right.
Yeah.
So her friendships outside of this specific friend group don't work. Not everybody's meant to be friends with everybody.
And here's the thing. OP, remember she said he's very close to his friend group from high school, which I think is very sweet. So it makes me wonder, OP, where your friends at? Because you all up in this group chat regarding a wedding that you're not a part of. You don't need to be in here.
Yeah, like not for nothing. Where are your friends?
Right.
How many? You got close female. Where are your close male friends? Because like on the flip side of that, if you just have close female friends but you can't stay connected to males in a friend manner, I don't trust you.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
Because now you sound like the kind of girl that I can't trust around my significant other.
And it was what is okay, this man irritates me so much. I've been calling him Bootleg Wonka for so long that I done forgot his real name.
Oh wow.
The football player, he decided to leave football alone because he had one of the biggest screw ups in modern history at the Super Bowl. He has a podcast.
There's a bunch of them. You're gonna more. I'm a sports girl, so I'm with you, but I'm gonna need more information.
He got the janky ass locks. 50-11 kids.
Stephon Diggs.
No. He ain't leave football.
Well, he should.
He just got dropped from a team. He should.
Yeah.
This is gonna bother me. Hold on. We're gonna Google real quick. We're gonna do the Googling.
You talking about Marshawn Lynch? Please don't tell me not talking about Marshawn Lynch.
No.
All right.
I gotta stop calling people Cam Newton. Timu Wonka. Yes, that's Timu Wonka. Thank you.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I gotta stop doing that.
Cam Newton, God.
But Cam Newton, I saw a clip.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, anyway,
of
Cam Newton.
This podcast. One, I had to watch it 4 times to catch what he was talking about, because I swear sometimes that man talks in ignorant cursive AAVE, and not the good AAVE. Okay. And he was saying that there's no way he could be platonic with a woman.
I don't trust you.
That.
Okay.
And I went to the comment section, and there were so many women, not so many men, in the comment section that I saw going, yeah, I can't do that either. And I don't trust, I broke up with this dude because he said that he had a platonic friend, blah, blah, blah.
If you can't
gives
have a
predator-
relationship with the opposite sex in a platonic friendship, then you cannot be trusted around your significant others, like friends.
Like predator vibes. Like, there was one person who legitimately, I thought they were joking at first. That was asking me about a friendship that he has, and I was like, yeah, I know the person. They're really cool. Like, I understand why they're friends. She's a freaking cool person. Like, I get it. Like, she's awesome. Like, I get the friendship. Well, you're not intimidated by what?
They have a different relationship.
She knows stuff that you don't know. Well, they done known each other like 40 years. They been through some stuff together. They done had nights out that I ain't had. Like, I got friends that know stuff that he don't know. Cause
I'm married. And I not that long ago went to Sumter and had drinks with Gilby.
I'm just like, I don't. What you mean? Like, are y'all okay? But yeah, OP gives I have a feeling that her boyfriend and S are the closest out of the friend group. It may be they lived closer. It may be they have similar family backgrounds. They may have formed a brother-sister type of bond. And I think OP is intimidated by this. And this is why she's coming to Reddit to figure out if she's the a-hole or not. Because if everything was on the up and up, and S really was having all these failed friendships, one, she wouldn't be a part of this friend group.
True.
And if she was honest with her boyfriend about everything that went on, she wouldn't need the internet. This isn't one of those gray areas. This isn't one of those weird times where somebody's like, okay, everybody's telling me I'm wrong, but in my gut, I feel like I'm right. And then we get the details and we're like, nah, you were right in this instance. That is wrong. They shouldn't be doing this. And especially not to point out her boyfriend's reaction at the time and to unprovoked, not ask any type of clarifying questions when she's like, yeah, I've kind of found women to be pretty catty. And instead of going, oh, was this when you were in high school and college? Is this more recent? Do you find that out about me? Like, maybe you could, when my friends are doing something other than shopping, if you're interested in this, that, and the other, we do this too. Plus, the only activities she listed were activities that S already said she didn't like doing.
And sharing a pastry. What?
Right. Yeah. Like, she was like, S said, I don't like to go shopping. Nobody batted an eye to that. No other woman there, not even the bride, was like, S, don't do that. Like, nobody else is taken aback by S. Nobody else cares that S doesn't like to do these things.
With her. They know that she's not the kind of girl who goes out shopping.
S is like, hey, I don't like to do X, Y, and Z. And then OP is like, well, my friends like to do the X, Y, and Z you said you don't like.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, that's not really my cup of tea. Well, that's the only thing we like. It's giving very much, you can't sit with us.
And it's also OP, everything was superficial. Nothing was like, oh, well, my friends and I, like, we've been friends for 20 years, or we've bonded over this. We helped each other get over that. No, it's, wait a minute. It's, we compliment each other, go shopping together, and occasionally share pastries sometimes. Occasionally and sometimes. OP ain't got no friends.
No.
She
How
said,
old is she?
She says, I'm friends with lots of women. We compliment each other. It sounds like when Trump is trying to explain that he has a close family, and it sounds like a little kid at show and tell going, yeah, I really do live in a mansion.
This is my family tree, and all of my family comes from this tree, and the branches of the tree are my family members. These are my friends. We are very nice to each other.
Why would you say
OP and her
specific
partner,
things like that? I mean, unless you're trying to make yourself.
She never get. I just looked over. She didn't give an age, but she said OP and her partner have only been together for a year, and OP has met most of his friends, not all of them.
He doesn't like her.
Yeah.
If they have a close knit group of friends, they Zoom all the time. We're talking about a wedding. He doesn't like her.
And I'm just like, so you haven't even met everyone.
Right.
You're already downing this chick. You've only been around for a year. You have no background information on anybody.
Girl, you're getting voted off the island.
You're already off the island.
We've now gotten together as a group, and we're about to tell your boyfriend that he either ditches you or we're gonna ditch him.
Yeah, just like I have a really, 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 really good friend. She's a shopaholic. Like she does. And
well, I don't like shopping.
I don't either, but this is what she does. She does like, and she says she likes my input on how to put things together, but she knows my anxiety in touching clothes that other people don't put on. Okay. And before you go, but as you get clothes, and I wash them first. Okay. Let's keep in mind this is that
not normal?
That I'm learning that other people don't do that. But let's not forget the survival kit that I essentially turned into my purse. Okay. So what she does is that at certain, like when she goes to the dressing room, she'll FaceTime me as she's like, oh, look at this, or she'll take pictures and send them. And that's how we compromise. I don't have to physically be there and be all jittery and uncomfortable. And she can be comfortable. She can be in her element. She can walk around the mall forever. I got a near husband that he could, oh my God, he's a browser. Oh, I love him though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm still stuck on not everybody washes their clothes when they buy them.
Yes,
right.
Look,
you check the tags; they go in the laundry basket.
No, yeah, I saw this documentary once that was talking about clothes and talk about how they're stored, distributed, and all this other shit like that, right?
Ooh.
And you don't know what has been crawling when
to thrift store shop. Like I'm washing the clothes.
Right.
Like, same. Brand new thrift store, you don't know what's been crawling on it. You don't know what's been shitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Rats, mice, random birds. You don't know.
Even from Target, you
Super
gonorrhea on before you did.
Super gonorrhea on the clothes. Worms, bed bugs, cockroaches, worms, super gonorrhea.
Right.
That shit out before you.
All the nasty shit we don't want.
Super gonorrhea. You should watch the Cas effect. Super gonorrhea really is a thing that's going around right now. And I kind of regret teaching people about it because certain people watching couldn't wait to run and tell Thomas. And what did y'all say? Guess what Taz taught us? First of all, Taz didn't teach you about no. Okay, Taz told you to be careful that super gonorrhea was out there and to use the proper protection on your undercarriage. But that's not how y'all framed it. Do y'all know how that conversation went after that show? Do y'all know how that conversation went after that show?
So Taz,
he thought that I was teaching y'all how to get a petri dish and make super gonorrhea because y'all be forgetting it's me.
Taz, don't go look at your TikTok. Be careful when you check your TikTok.
See, Thomas, Tom was all discombobulated.
Christ, Infernal, okay.
You had him all discombobulated.
Infernal has sent you something.
Like teaching people how to grow it and which it's me. I can understand why you made that connection, everywhere. But I didn't.
But that did not happen. No. Oh, all right. I got one. Let's see. This one comes from Petty Revenge.
Oh, I like it.
So we all know.
We all know my love. I just gotta go grab a package.
We know my love for the pettiness. All right. My wife's friend insulted her, and I've been slowly returning the favor.
I read this one. It's so good.
I haven't. So
wait, hold on. The
rest of us are on a ride.
Friend, you said?
My wife's friend insulted her, and I've been slowly returning the favor. So my wife's friend got married a couple of years back.
So it doesn't bother you.
She made it this 3-day-long event with multiple meals and 2 ceremonies, everything with different dress codes. Day 1 was some dinner started at 9 p.m. and took 3 hours, which she then forced everyone to go dancing afterwards. We joined for the meal, but it began on a weekday, told her couldn't go dancing. The next day, Sorry about that. The next day at her brunch, she tells us how much fun they had dancing and how even old people and children went. I brush it off and smile. Then two different ceremonies happen that day. And then finally, the event will end with another brunch on the third day. By this point, we are exhausted because we are not party people, but wanted to be nice and participate. So the morning before the brunch, we get up early, get into our fourth outfit of her event. God damn. My wife does her hair and makeup again for the fourth time. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait for it, though.
And we get to this brunch, and her friend greets us and says, "Oh, hi, babe. Wow, you look comfy." All right. With this judgmental tone in her voice, as if to say my wife wasn't trying hard enough, which was bullshit. Sounds like bullshit. All right, let's go with it. My wife tries her best to brush the event off and says it's just stress from the wedding that made her terrible towards us the entire time. But I've decided that her friend is just an asshole and will slowly repay for her for years. Since then, at various gatherings, I have given her the following compliments. Oh, I feel like this is going to be great.
Yes, it's so good.
I love how you don't care about vanity. Okay. I love how you don't care. I love how you don't care about vanity. Just go with that natural look, and who cares what people think?
Oh.
Kick her in the front butt.
You look super comfy. I've said variations of this one several times.
You look so comfy.
You look so comfy. And I wish I could have your attitude with arriving whenever.
Oh.
I wish I could have your attitude with arriving whenever.
Arriving whenever.
But I always have to show up on time for things. And so
that was a dig. That was a good one.
I'm gonna start using that one on a mutual friend of ours, Gilby. God, I just love how you don't have to be on time for anything. Like I really am a stickler about being late. I love that you don't mind.
Listen,
so cute.
I had an ex, and you know this ex, Jen.
I do. I'm talking about.
Yeah. She's very how's the way to put it?
Trey and I are talking about family members, by the way. The two late people that we are discussing.
Oh, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. While she is bad, her sister is even worse.
Both of them. Both.
Even worse.
Both of the sisters.
And we'll tell everybody like this. They are loose when it comes to being on time.
Let me put it to you this way. I just saw one of them on Monday. Okay. We had plans. Do you know how late they were for our plans? 4.5 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say like 30 minutes.
4.5 hours late.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a story for that after about that. Yeah. About, Anyways.
But I hope did y'all see Mr. Man in here twerking his butt about my shoulder?
Of course we did.
Yes, they saw it. Would you?
I didn't.
Cat booty coffee.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Cat booty coffee.
Cat booty coffee.
Hey, Chaos.
Oh shit! All right. Okay.
This is why I have a double green screen behind me. That's why. Because he got to work. He got to work to get on camera.
I have one more if we've got time.
All right. Let me finish this real quick. All right. And so on.
Yeah.
So the greatest part is you can see the gears turning as she tries to figure out if I'm being complimentary or not. I will continue doing this until this person is no longer in our lives or one of us dies.
Oh wow. That's a long time.
That's my level with Chrissy Teigen.
That's beef. But
Oh, plus real quick,
But
y'all.
oh
That's
my
good petty.
In case I didn't tell y'all know Laura Loomer and Candace Owens since March 6th have been going back and forth on Twitter. Yes, I know what its current name is. Still Twitter to me.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I've over the years I've researched both of them. So I've just been DMing the both of them dirt on the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Okay, real fast. Am I the asshole about my my partner's gift?
Here we go.
Okay. For context, I'm 26 and my partner, 27, male, have been together for 2 years. We both come from low income households and understand that money is not always readily available. The first birthdays we had together, we handmade each other's gifts. Now, my partner got a new job about 9 months ago, making substantially more money than he ever has in his life. When he got that job, his birthday had passed 2 weeks prior, meaning he got a handmade gift. Once he found out the salary for his new job, he started making a promise to me almost daily that he was going to buy me the specific bracelet that I had always wanted, and joked around that I would only buy if I got a promotion. The bracelet's about $300. Fast forward to 3 weeks ago when it was my birthday, he took me to the store, told me he was going to buy me the bracelet. I was so excited, told him how happy it would make me. We got to the store. He forgot his wallet.
Oh.
No big deal. I pulled out the bracelet. He said he'd pay me back. I'll Venmo you the money. Okay, no big deal. Bought the bracelet. Fast forward, it's been 2 weeks. He hasn't sent me the money. We're going to one of our mutual friends' going away party, and I was wearing the bracelet, and one of my friends said, "Oh my God, that's stunning." I said, "Thank you. I got it for myself," and named the store. My partner heard me and immediately said, no, babe, remember I got that for you. And I said, no, I paid for that. He had a sour look on his face, but anyway, the party went on. We got back to my house later that evening. After some drinking, he started going off on me about the bracelet. I said, babe, I used my card to pay for it. Why is this a big deal? He blew up and called me ungrateful. I told him to get an Uber and go home. He still hasn't sent me the money, which, by the way, I really didn't have $300 to throw away. So now I'm $300 short and I want to dump him. Update. We talked last night. He had been drinking. He admitted that he wanted me to prove that I could hold my own and not rely on his money before getting married. I said, married? You know, I can't afford $300. We're not engaged. Now he's crying and saying, I just bought you an engagement ring. Are you happy now? And he hung up. I didn't call him back. It's the next day. I'm not going to call him. If he wants to talk, he should call me. Next conversation, I think, should be a breakup. Am I the asshole?
Sister Cat, if you come across this, he's not making more money. He lost his job. He's testing you to see if no matter what, will you fill in the gaps to do that. He didn't forget his wallet. He knew y'all were going to the store. And then that's additional manipulation. Him going, well, I just got you an engagement ring. Then why not propose after you give me my $300 back? Right. He doesn't have a job and he needs somewhere to go.
Let me.
He didn't buy a ring either. You will never see that engagement ring.
No, let me say it like this, okay? Because I know guys like this. I know guys that are exactly like this, okay? He didn't forget shit. He has a job, but he lied about how much he's making on said job. Okay, he didn't get fired from it. He's working. He's just not making as much as what he says. He bragged about, said, "Oh yeah, I'm making this much. I'm making this. Blah 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 blah." He's not making that. He didn't forget his wallet. He didn't forget shit. He didn't forget his shit.
Well, you know what? That's a good point. He's probably told everybody else that he's making X, Y, and Z, and it may have been one of those, I got a title but not a raise, and he wanted to see if she's one of those girls that would buy these great gifts for herself and let him take the credit.
That, or he told all of his friends he got a raise, but he balled her income into it.
Yeah, and also here's the thing. And this does happen, and this is regardless of gender identity. There are people who will do that without spending a dime in order to monkey bar from you into another person, because they realize that somebody's looking at them like, oh, they're shiny about, oh, you got that for her. Yeah, I want that too. And I'm saying this because It happened to me. Somebody was window shopping a relationship, and this was a horribly abusive relationship that I, as hard as I was trying to get out, nobody would believe that this person was abusive because they were like, "Oh, they don't look that way."
Oh wow.
That's
How hard do you think I was falling on the center of my face? Like,
yeah, what are they supposed to look like?
Like if they come with a name badge,
right.
Do they have
"Hi,
a
I'm an abuser."
They got a big sign on their forehead.
Like the first time I met this woman, okay, now did she look like a cracked out Temu version of me? Yes, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But the very first time I met her, we finished up dinner, and this woman literally grabbed my arm, held it up, turned around to her significant other, yeah, she had one, and was like, "You see this," and started pointing to components of my outfit, going, "These are the type of gifts that I want." Problem is, nothing that I had on was a gift from the person I was dating.
Ooh.
They were gifts from over the years from different family members, and by gifts, a lot of them were like, I had one aunt that bought something, wore it once, and was like, "This really isn't my style. It looks more like your style. Do you want it?" Yes, thank you. Very appreciative of it. Nothing really expensive. It's just like one was like a black jacket, and I put like some pins and stuff on it. Y'all know me and how I mean it. It wasn't expensive. And she kept doing that, and then she finally got the person away from me. I'm like, "Yeah, go have the woman of your dreams over there." Hope she never loves you. And I wasn't being mean. I realized that this woman, when she loved people, she got abused and realized, oh, she was not breaking the bank on her. She was not getting nothing. And I was like, yeah, because you proved that you would do all the work to get her and to keep her. She was showering me with gifts to keep me quiet and keep me there. I was trying to hawk this shit to escape. I didn't know how to find pawn shops back at that time, because the internet wasn't what the internet is now. Because I would have bought that shit and got out quicker.
So the OP with the guy like this, stay gone. Sparta kick his ass out.
If his parents are divorced, go hook up with his mama or his daddy. I don't know how you identify. I don't know how you get down.
Both if you want.
Both if you can.
Go get with the parents. Spend his $75.62 worth of inheritance. Become his stepmama.
Yes,
it's 2026. In this, teach him a good lesson, okay?
And
make him call your mom.
Oh, I wanted to see if you were that. That's bullshit.
Because that's not stability. It's one thing I can understand going, hey, I wanted to make sure that you were stable by saying, hey, I'm $10 short on my water bill. Could you help me out? And then that person is like, hey, no, I'm not going to give you $10. And you're like, well, if I don't get the $10, it's going to be shut off. Not spending $300 on a want. And then promising this person.
The one that she had been saying that like she wanted it for years, but she was willing to wait on it.
Yeah.
And then not only just that, is that him saying every day, oh, I'm going to get this for you. I'm going to buy it for you. I'm going to buy it for you. This next paycheck, I'm going to get it buy for you. I'm making so much money. Just give me just a little bit. I got to save a little bit, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to buy for you. I'm going to buy for you. Oh, your birthday's coming? I'm going to buy for your birthday. Yeah. It's like, oh,
I forgot my wallet.
Damn. I forgot my wallet at
on your birthday about the one gift, the one present that I swore I would get you.
Like there's
I forgot.
It happens twice a year. There is a because y'all know I like my glittery gels and body butters. There is a class. It's like a weekend class up here. It's quite expensive. That I would love to do. Is it in the budget right now? No. Now we agreed X amount, after we get done paying for some other stuff, will go away so that hopefully next year I can take one of the classes. Cool. I promise you, if we get to that point, I'm like, yeah, I don't have my wallet. And we're going to go from a wedding to a funeral.
Thanks, Matt.
Immediately.
'Cause I'ma take him
So,
to the king.
And then Chaos won't be able to say, "Who are you marrying, me or Jen?"
Then he'll be in the upper room.
Yeah,
he'd be
Woo, 'cause-
he'd be in the upper room.
I don't know if y'all were here for that one when Chaos was on with us, and Taz and I kept talking about the wedding food, and he kept saying, "Are you marrying me or are you marrying Jen?"
I was like, "Oh, you want to vote on the vote? My bad. Oh,
Sorry.
you gonna be there.
Yeah.
You gonna be there. I guess I should ask you what you want to eat.
I'm being helpful.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that's
just
right.
next.
It's like, oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be there too. You want something? I mean,
Shit.
oh
And then
my god!
I was gonna make cookies with the Reese's Pieces that Annabelle sent me. That was the plan. That
was the plan.
That was the plan.
It was.
we
Yeah.
ate all the Reese's Pieces.
Oh, bye. And they never made it to the cookies.
It was 3 pounds of Reese's Pieces.
Holy
God.
shit.
Jesus Christ!
And not one made it to a cookie. That's something.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
You know what my son did the other day? You know how they make those little yogurts that you put M&Ms in? He
Oh, yes, I
added
love
Reese's.
those.
He added Reese's Pieces to the M&Ms and the
I did
yogurt.
that too. I did that too. It is
And
delicious.
sometimes he'll put cereal in them.
Yes, that is
Cereal
good.
yogurt's good.
And if you like
Just a parfait. Who
if
doesn't like a
if
parfait?
you have
Everybody
like the
loves
honey
parfait.
bunches of
Yeah,
oats,
parfait.
if you have the honey bunches of oats cereal and add that into there with a little bit of honey drizzle,
That sounds really good. I'll try that.
Yeah. And on that note, we'll be back next week with more big back recipes for you.
and I promise you, hopefully, I'm not trying to rush them into moving into their new house, but hopefully next week I'll have the picture of the junk the candy cake because
We need cake.
it was so delicious,
candy.
but it was.
So
it
join
was
us next week on the Big Back Kitchen of Judgment. So good night, y'all.
Bye.